and Jubal's second date update.
One thing I've learned from doing these second date updates over and over again is sometimes you shouldn't put too much effort into a first date. We hear stories about guys doing way too much and then not getting a call back. But it's also possible to not do enough.
Yeah.
There's a sweet spot when it comes to effort on a date.
That is true.
And Adam is on the phone today to do a second date update. He thinks that he got the latter. He thinks he didn't do enough for his first date, and now he's not getting a call back. What's up, Adam?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good, good. So reading your email, it sounds like you don't know how to plan for anything at all.
Well, I'm not always the biggest on following through on stuff. But it's good. By the way, if I could just say, I'm a huge fan of the show. I like it quite a bit.
Appreciate it, man. I don't enjoy it that much. So.
I agree
I'm glad
with
that
you,
you do.
Jubal. I'm with you.
I'm a fan of
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jose likes it. Okay. Well, thank you for your email. The girl that you want to call today, what's her name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. All right. Tell us a little bit about Stephanie then.
Stephanie is just really cool. I met her. She's taller than me. I don't know if that has anything
Oh,
to do
dude.
with
I
it.
mean, that's the one quality you bring up about
Yeah.
Stephanie when you have to describe her.
That's awesome, though. Are you like me?
No.
I like dating tall girls.
I
I'm a short
hate
guy,
it.
and I love girls taller than me. Do you like taller girls?
Yeah, man. I'm a good climber.
Awesome. So am I.
Not.
All right. So you met
No.
Stephanie, this tall girl, where?
I met her at a bar. I had gone out with some folks.
Yeah.
And basically, she was introduced to me by a mutual friend.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we talked, and it was really cool. I think we really kind of hit it off in the bar, mainly because it was just a terrible bar. Like, we were kind of laughing at how crappy the bar was.
So did you ask her out on a date, or was just hanging out at the bar that night is what you're considering the first date?
No, that wasn't the date. I eventually asked her out, but it kind of like snuck up on me because we were talking, having a good time, and it was like time to go. And so I did the last second, hey, can I get your number? We exchanged numbers, and then, we texted after that. Most of our conversations were kind of text. And then eventually that's when I asked her if she kind of wanted to come over to my place and maybe watch TV.
What?
That's
Are you
the date.
kidding me?
Hey, big first date plans. Want to come watch TV?
No, you don't do that with a girl. Like, if you're really excited about somebody, you sound like you were into this chick.
I was. I wanted to, so I love this TV show on AMC called Turn. Have you guys seen that?
No.
No.
Okay, it's kind of geeky. It's like a Revolutionary War show. It's
Oh,
about the
man.
Ooh.
Sounds
Are you telling
really
me
good.
that this girl that you met that you thought was awesome, you invited her over to watch a little bit of
A
Revolutionary War documentary?
Wow.
I mean, if I'm into it and then she's into it, that seems like it would be a good fit.
I guess,
That's
yeah.
a big
Don't
I
you
think your problem is, how old was she?
How old is she?
Yeah.
I think she's like probably in her like mid to late 20s.
Yeah, you need to be like 60-year-olds. Sounds like for your interests.
I've definitely seen some candidates, but I'm not there yet.
So what was her response when she figured out that you didn't have anything else planned that night is what it sounds like to me. Like no dinner, no nothing.
Well, first of all, that's not entirely true. I made a bunch of snacks because I like to not get up.
How do you even make snacks? What, you cut cheese and put some crackers on a plate?
Oh, well, no, it's just stuff in a jar. I mean, I opened a few dips, and I get scoops because it was a date, so I got some like.
Nice.
Fancy.
Scoop chips.
You
Yeah.
know a guy likes you when he pulls out the scoops.
Yeah, I want
So-
to get as much dip as you can, girl.
How did the evening go then once she got to your place and you guys watched TV with all your snack foods?
Well, I'll be completely honest. I don't think she was stoked when she walked in and she realized that we weren't going out from there. But she settled in. She ended up liking the TV show. I think she was asking me questions about it because we're like in the second season now, and so the show itself is kind of evolved. The characters, there was basically these three main characters that the show started out with, and then
Are we
after
talking
those
about your
three
date now, or are we just breaking down the show?
Oh, sorry. We just got so into the show, like so quick, and we just binge watching like all these episodes, and then next thing you know, it's like 1 a.m. and she's like, "I gotta go because I got work," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we just watched so much of this," and it was great, obviously. So,
Hey, at least she was into the show, right?
Yeah, right.
She liked it.
yeah. And I felt like we were kind of cuddled up on the couch, and she was asking questions and enjoying it. But then, she had to go pretty quick. And that's actually the part that I'm concerned about because it felt weird. I didn't want to, like, go in for a kiss right there at the door because it was like she was off the couch and she had to get home so she could get some rest for work. And now here we are. Like, I don't know
So
where to go from here.
you're telling me hours of television watching and you didn't even kiss her once?
Well, I mean, there was a lot of stuff happening in the story that had not been happening previously.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I'm the same way with Downton Abbey. Don't try to touch my fun stuff when I'm watching Downton Abbey. Hands off. How long has it been since you heard from her then?
It's been like a week now, and I haven't heard back from her. I mean, I texted some more, and I mean, look, there's new episodes that have come online, So I was thinking,
You just invite her back to watch more TV? Is that your plan?
well, she liked it. I mean, I guess that's kind of why we're here, because maybe she's not calling me back because it was like a boring date, and I feel kind of like maybe I made a wrong choice with.
Yeah.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Adam is on the phone, and his first date was action-packed. With muskets
Ooh.
and cannons,
Exciting.
and over 600,000 people died on his first date. How did that happen? Well, he decided to invite a girl named Stephanie to his house and watch a Civil War documentary.
I believe it was Revolutionary War, so
Revolutionary
I
War.
need you to get that straight.
Sorry.
I'm sure
Is
he'll
it-
be upset about
Adam,
it.
is it revolutionary or civil?
It's definitely revolutionary.
Revolutionary. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, whatever. That's exactly what Adam decided to do on his first date. Now he thinks he's not getting a call back because it was a boring date, and he should have maybe gone to dinner and just done the regular date thing instead of inviting her over to just watch TV for a little while.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now, if she does actually want to go out with you again, do you have bigger plans, or are you just planning on watching the next season of this show that you're so into with her?
You know what? I don't think I'll make the same mistake twice.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you go through all this, you get a second date, and then just do the same thing. Just go, yeah, we're going to come over. I forgot, I should mention, you did have snacks. You made sure to point that out when we first talked to you.
I mean, I'm no slacker, but I think I could do better.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone and find out if that is, in fact, the problem, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate this, guys.
Yep, you're welcome.
Hello,
Hi, is this Stephanie?
this is she.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? This is Jubal. I host a morning show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry. I'm like, why are you calling?
I'm calling because I was wondering if I could talk to you about something real quick. One of our listeners sent an email about you and asked if we could get you on the phone.
Okay, that sounds really weird. I'm actually at work, so is this important or?
I think it's important. If you have just like a few minutes, I would appreciate it.
Okay, let me just close my door for just a sec.
Thanks.
Okay. So what is it? Why are you calling again?
Well, we recently got an email to the show about someone who you have gone on a date with. His name is Adam. And Adam has been trying to get a hold of you because he'd like to go on another date, but you haven't returned any of his phone calls. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out if you didn't like your first date with him.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a date.
Yeah.
Watching
I
TV
could
isn't
see
a date
that.
to you?
How do you even know about that?
Because we talked to Adam. Before we make these kind of phone calls, we always talk to the person, and we asked him about your date, and he told us how he just sort of invited you over to watch some TV.
Well, if you talk to him, you should know what happened.
Was it just not enough?
Definitely can't think it was a good date.
He did tell us that he thinks he screwed up by planning a date to do nothing but watch TV, but he also said that he likes you a lot. If that matters.
Well, he didn't even talk to me.
Oh, you mean he was watching his show the whole time? He did seem like he was super into that show.
Yeah, I mean, it was all very confusing because he texted me, do you want to Netflix and chill? And have been dating long enough to know what that means. And we'd hit it off, and he was really cute, so I was down and went over there. But maybe he doesn't know what it means. Maybe he thinks it means watching Netflix.
So you were prepared to Netflix and chill in the traditional meaning of it.
Yeah.
And he actually just wanted to Netflix.
Yes. The whole thing was super, super weird.
Was it weird, or was it just that he's like a little naive and that's almost kind of cute, right?
It would have been cute, but it went on for like 6 hours.
You were there for 6 hours?
Yes, we watched like 6 hours of this, and we kept watching. I kept thinking, is he going to make the move? Is he going to make the move? There were even parts where characters were kissing, and I thought, oh, this is it. We were like definitely Netflixing, but there was no chill part. By the way, it was also season 2. So I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And every time I would sort of ask, to clarify something that was happening, he would just shush me.
So you were there prepared to not watch TV at all if it came down to it, and he was so into the show and shushing you when you try to talk to him that it was a turnoff.
Yeah, I tried really hard too. And the whole thing was such a, I just didn't understand what was happening.
But you were attracted to him going into this. I would have been almost even more attracted to him because he was so, I don't know, innocent. He wasn't ignoring her. He just maybe wasn't,
he was.
He didn't have the same plans as you,
I do get that. I mean, it's not like I'm disappointed we didn't hook up and then not talk again. Like, I do get that. Because you don't say Netflix and chill and then not make a move.
I agree with you on that. I guess if you're going to say Netflix and chill, you should follow through and try to make a move on somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured it wasn't into me, and so it's why I'm not really responding. But again, it's not like he called me, which would show me that he liked me.
Right.
He would just text me, that was really fun. We should, watch the rest of the episode.
Oh, my God. Yeah, his definition of fun is definitely different than yours.
Well, he does want to talk to you.
Well, that's great. Then he can call me.
He kind of is because he's actually on the other line listening.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Adam, you there?
He's on the other line, on hold, or he heard our conversation?
No, he was listening the whole time.
Hey, 70, how's it going?
I don't even...
Well, I mean, I'm embarrassed. I didn't know what Netflix and chill meant. I thought...
What?
I don't know why they say that. They should call it Netflix and, do stuff, because I don't know...
None of your guy friends have told you what that means?
Well, no, I've heard of the term a million times. I thought that it actually just watch Netflix and then chill out.
No, it means much more than that, Adam.
Adam, I haven't even been in the dating world in forever because I'm an old married lady, and I even know what that is.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess you're better than me. I just didn't know that. I didn't know what it meant.
It's kind of sweet.
I don't understand why you didn't just ask me out on a date.
I'm so sorry. This is the type of thing I wanted to ask you on a date, and honestly, I thought if I invited you to take part in something that I really knew a lot about and liked, that it would show you more. That I just have interest. I don't know. For some reason I just gotten that in front of myself, and I should have asked you to dinner.
I don't care about dinner. I just want to come over and hook up with you. That's what Netflix and chill is.
Oh my God!
Hey, she's direct.
He missed.
Yeah, you missed out on a big opportunity, Adam.
No, I know. And next time, if you would want to go out with me again, if you wanted Netflix and chill, I promise, no minutes.
Well, Stephanie, would you like to Netflix and chill with Adam?
Oh God!
This is
The
gonna
real way you're supposed to do it?
No.
Normally, I always pay for people to go on a second date update. I guess I'll pay for his Netflix subscription for the month.
There you go.
Man, that would be awesome.
Stephanie, would you like to go out with Adam again?
Well, Adam, you missed your chance for Netflix and chill, so if you do want to go out again, you can take me to dinner, and, we can see how it goes. It will probably be about, 4 months until we can Netflix and chill.
So now you have to work for it, Adam.
I'm totally okay with that, and I would love to buy you dinner. And if for some reason you could ever find it within your heart to want to Netflix and chill again.
Okay, well, how about just call me and we can go out again and try.
Well, hey, successful second date update. Congratulations, Adam. You got your second date.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and a little thing called Urban Dictionary. Before you use any phrases with people, figure out what they are.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I like his version of Netflix and chill better. So I just want to watch movies and hang out. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And today's second date update, if you missed it, this dude Adam wanted to call Stephanie. He invited her over to watch Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did. That's the problem. She was expecting a lot more, and she didn't make it through the entire 6 hours.
Yeah.
That they were together just watching movies. So she assumed he wasn't into her, but he was into her, and he just doesn't know what Netflix and chill means.
Yeah.
She is so patient, though. Like,
Right?
if that's what she wanted and she waited 6 hours, girl, make your own move.
Yeah.
I just imagine she shows up in laundry.
Wow.
He's like, wow, you're going to be cold.
Yeah,
We got a lot
Yeah.
of movies to
A
watch.
lot of movies. I got blankets, so that's cool. He says that they should change the name to Netflix and do stuff because he legitimately didn't know what Netflix and chill was insinuating, and that maybe they should change it to that just for him.
Well, I feel like that second date was informational for a lot of people, probably, too.
They agreed to go out one more time and give it another shot. Maybe she just has to explain things better to him now. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. The girl who's on the phone for a second date update today says that her date ended in, quote, a triple kiss. Which is an interesting way to end a date. I'm thinking of 3 places on my body I would like to have kissed right now. And let me tell you, if that happened on a first date with me, it would not end there.
I don't think
would
that's what a
definitely
triple
not.
kiss is.
Kristen, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So your date said it ended in a triple kiss. Normally, when I think of a triple kiss, I think it's like 3 people. So I'm envisioning you and the guy that you went out with and the waiter all making out at the end of your date. Is that what happened?
No. I just meant a peck on each cheek and then on the lips.
No, that's not what a triple kiss is. That is
That's-
misleading.
Really? Actually, Kristen, that's really boring compared to what I was thinking. Could we
I thought it was sweet.
No, not at all, actually. Can we restart this and then you say it's the waiter and him and you guys...
Even if it's not true.
Even if it's not true, I would just,
man.
for me, I think it would be more exciting if we could do that. Is that all right?
No.
All right.
I'm not going to say that.
Okay. So the date ended with him kissing you on the cheek twice and then on the lips.
Yeah.
All right. You got a kiss at the end of the date. It sounds like everything went well. Why do you think he's not calling you back?
I don't know. I mean, I met him at yoga, and I don't know. I'm always skeptical of guys coming up to me in yoga, but he seemed really nice, and so I thought,
What made you say yes to this one?
he just really seemed like a yogi. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some guys are there and they just look so awkward, and that they're like really only there for the view. But he seemed like he really was into it, and he seemed to like me, and genuinely wanted to go out to dinner. Like, it didn't seem sleazy like it could be.
And how did the date go with him?
It went really well. We had a great dinner. We have a lot in common, and I feel like I was talking about TV shows. I mean, I definitely have like shows I watch on Netflix or whatever, and so I just wanted to know, like, what does he like? And turns out he doesn't have cable.
What a loser.
Oh, come on.
God.
I knew you were going to
Yeah, how do you even want to call this guy back? Jeez.
No, I mean, I feel like that's where maybe I made a mistake.
Why? Was he like one of those snotty people who thinks that he's better than you because he doesn't watch much TV?
No, I mean, like, he said, like, oh, cable's too expensive, so I tried to make a joke and be like, oh, is it because you're poor?
Oh,
And then-
what the?
I don't know if that
I can
came across as
understand
a
that.
joke.
Did he get your joke?
Oh, my gosh.
Like, he just got really quiet and
Yeah.
Oh, man.
it was really uncomfortable. I felt like I really offended him, and I was just joking.
Did you backpedal after you said it? And I was like, no, it was just a joke. I didn't mean to actually ask if you were poor.
Obviously, like, I apologized and said I was only joking, and, I just could see on his face that he seemed to understand, but at the same time, I just feel like he got his feelings hurt.
Did when
Damage was done.
when the bill come, you also said, oh, let me get this. I know you're in tough times right now.
No. Oh, my gosh, no.
It must not have gone too bad. I mean, he kissed you at the end of the date.
And a triple kiss, no less.
The triple kiss.
I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, he kissed me on both cheeks and on the lips, but it was really, sort of a fast goodbye, so I don't know.
No passion, like an Italian man saying hello to another Italian man. Yeah. Is that more what it felt like?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like that. It was kind of weird.
Oh my gosh. That does not sound sexy at all.
So you think the only reason he's not calling you back is because you called him poor?
I was kidding. Oh my God.
That sounds so bad.
But is that accurate?
Yes, that's accurate.
All right.
But I didn't mean it like that. I just want him to know that I was kidding.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks, guys.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I like the girl who's on the phone for a second date update today because she's a risk taker.
What?
It's a big risk that you take when you decide whether you should tell the person you're on a first date with that they're poor or not on a first date. And she took that risk and went for it. And unfortunately, now she's not getting a call back. But I like that you were willing to do that.
Oh my gosh, I was just kidding.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Kristen was out with her date who she met at a yoga class. They were having a good time. At some point, they brought up TV watching and how she likes Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff. And he said that he doesn't have internet or TV at her house. And her response was, "Oh my God, what are you, poor?" She was joking, but he didn't realize it was a joke. And that's the reason that she thinks she's not getting a call back. Are you about ready to get him on the phone and find out why he's not calling you back, Kristen?
Yes, I am dying to find out.
You still even want to talk to him even if he's that bad at taking jokes.
Well, I just want to clear the air and make sure that he's not holding something against me.
Some sort of grudge.
And you
against
will date him if he's poor, is what you're saying.
I don't think that matters. I mean,
There's a little bit of a pause there. You were like, oh, well, I don't know. We'll find out just how poor. All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now and get him on the phone. You ready?
okay, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Marshall, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Marshall, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
No way.
Yes. How are you?
I'm fine. What's going on?
Well, I'm calling you because one of our listeners emailed us about you and asked me to get you on the phone.
Really?
Yes. Her name is Kristen. You guys recently went out on a date, and since then you haven't been calling her, texting her back or anything, and she's wondering if she did something wrong.
And she asked you to call me?
Yes. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. If somebody doesn't get a call back from someone they went out on a date with, they ask us to get that person on the phone and ask why. So now I'm asking you the question, why?
Well, if you must know, during the date, something that probably should have been said wasn't said.
What?
Something that should have been said wasn't said, like, take me back to your place? Because I always, look, dude, I get really frustrated when girls don't say that when I'm out with them on dates.
No, not that.
But what was it then?
Okay, so we're walking back to her car.
Uh-huh.
And everything up to that point was pretty nice, I guess. You know, we had a couple of awkward moments, but it was okay. You know, it was...
She told us about the part where she called you poor.
Really?
Oh, yeah. See, when we talk to everybody who wants to do these phone calls, we talk to her, and she thought the reason you weren't calling her back was because of that poorly timed joke. And I use the word poor, I guess. But that joke where she called you poor.
No, I mean, honestly, I thought it was a little funny.
Okay.
That's good.
So it wasn't that. It was
Good.
whatever
No,
should
it
have
wasn't
been said.
that.
All right. So what should she have said then?
Not once through the whole night does she say thanks.
She doesn't say thank you?
Yeah, I take her to a nice restaurant. I pay for the meal, even after she makes a joke about me being poor. I pay for the meal. So nice dinner. I'm walking her to her car, and I give her a kiss, and she doesn't say anything. There's like no reciprocation.
Did you want a thanks for the kiss too, or just for dinner?
No, well, for dinner, obviously.
Okay, because I always like girls to thank me for dinner and for the kiss. But I do understand where you're coming from. If she didn't thank you at all, that'd be pretty rude. Did she even do the, where girls kind of graciously reach for their purse to grab it, like, I'm going to pay half, and then you're like, no, don't
I
worry.
mean, I think she was expecting me to do it, and I was fine with doing it, but I want a little thanks afterwards,
Of course.
That's understandable.
I went through the effort. Why can't you do that little thing?
So you just feel like you treated her to a really nice time and she was ungrateful.
Yeah, so I didn't call her back because I don't really want to be with someone who's not going to be as thoughtful as I am with them.
Yeah.
I don't blame you on that.
I wonder if she was thankful at all, don't you?
Well, I assumed she wasn't.
Well,
I didn't hear anything.
we should ask her because she's actually on the other line listening.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Oh, Jesus.
Kristen?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize, Marshall. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
You can't throw it in now, I don't think, Kristen.
Are you being facetious? Because that's kind of what it sounds like.
Oh my, no, I'm saying thank you. I had a great time. I really didn't realize that I didn't thank you.
Well, I'm sorry, but, where I come from, it's just, those are the kinds of polite niceties that you exchange with somebody.
Listen, I guess I just spaced that night. I don't know. I mean, I really do appreciate it, and I just hope that you can forgive me.
Well, look, thank you for saying that, I guess, but really it's too little too late. And I'm sorry, but I don't have time to go through this with somebody. I want somebody who's going to be that thoughtful, forward-thinking person.
I am a thoughtful person. I don't understand what the big deal is. I'm sorry.
Well, if you can't understand what the big deal is, I think that speaks to something about you.
Hey, she's got manners.
God,
She's saying...
Calm down. You paid with a gift certificate, for crying out loud. You didn't even pay cash or credit card or nothing.
I
so
did.
It's not even like it was your money for.
Well, it was my money because I received it on my birthday from somebody who gave me a present.
All right, hey,
And
you guys, 1 second. So, Marshall, did you really pay with a gift certificate?
Yes, I paid with a gift certificate, but that has no bearing on this situation. I could have used that gift certificate in any other thing that I wanted to pay for, but I chose to use it for our dinner.
Yeah, I'm not ripping on you for that at all. Kristen, I'm asking you, did you not say thank you because you noticed that it was a gift certificate and not his actual money?
No, I'm just saying that right now because he's pissing me the off. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Marshall, don't you think you're being a little bit too hard-nosed on this thank you thing?
Yes,
well, maybe I'm
thank you.
old-fashioned, but I don't see that,
This is ridiculous. I've never heard of anyone getting so hung up on thank you this one time.
Well, yeah, first it's this one time, and then, in a relationship, then it becomes forgetting birthdays or not really caring about birthdays, anniversaries that you don't really give a crap about. But, here I am.
Wow, it sounds like you have a lot of baggage.
It's not about baggage. It's about having common courtesy for your fellow human beings. It's very simple.
And speaking of common courtesy, and I hope that you will say thank you after this, Marshall, I would love to send you guys out on a second date. Would you go out with Kristen again? I'll pay for it.
No, you don't even need to ask him because I'm not going on a second date with him.
Kristen, listen, you know nothing about manners. I do. It's rude not to at least ask. So I'm asking Marshall if he'll go out with you again.
Oh, my God.
No, I would not like to go on another date with her. And I would like to thank Kristen for losing the number that I gave her.
You're welcome, and go ahead and lose my yoga class and find another one.
It's not your yoga class, Kristen, okay?
Excuse me, the teacher is
met
my
there.
friend, and you don't get to come anymore.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can, and you are banned from my yoga class forever.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Kristen, you lost a potential second date, and Marshall, you've lost your privileges to do yoga at her yoga studio.
Look, I don't care what she says. I'm still showing up to that class.
Brooke and Jubal.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've done a lot of second date updates where someone's tried to joke around and it's gone really bad. But I don't think anything is worse than today's. A dude named Evan is on the phone for a second date update, and his joke went really, really bad.
Oh, no.
What's up, Evan? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing better now.
Congratulations on the biggest joke fail in a second date update we've had so far. So good work.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I can't even imagine what you're joking about, like dead puppies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have some class where, we're not crazy.
There was death involved, though. We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
But first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Vanessa,
Vanessa.
Okay.
All right. And where did you meet Vanessa?
just off of a dating site.
Okay.
How are you feeling going into this date?
Oh, I was feeling great. there was some initial chemistry, just kind of chatting online back and forth and talking on the phone a bit. And when I saw her picture, she has the most real lips I've ever seen. I don't know if that makes any sense when I say that.
Not really.
But,
Not really.
I mean, I just picture like anti-Kardashian lip, but that's all.
I mean, it's just like there's just way too much plastic surgery out there,
Yeah.
I think, on the street.
There's a lot of big fake lips, big fake butts out there. All right. So you liked her real lips. Did you like anything else about her?
I mean, everything was working for me. She was a great conversationalist for sure, but unfortunately the conversation got interrupted. So we're at this open air restaurant, and they have little bits of bread and olive oil and Parmesan cheese you can kind of dip in and whatnot.
Ooh, that always means it's a fancy place.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
dipping bread in olive oil, you know you're paying a little bit more.
Nice.
And we're starting to settle in, and there's this one fly that just does not leave our table alone. And
Ugh, yeah.
at first it's like landing just here and there and like, no big deal. It starts getting a little persistent and is like flying around my face a bit, like buzzing by my ear.
There's nothing more annoying than a fly that won't leave you alone.
Yeah, and they're so gross to me.
So while we were waiting around, I thought it would be funny if I like bit at the fly, to bring a little humor in like a dog would, like,
Right.
they snap at,
Yeah, like the fly is flying around a dog. They always try to catch it with their mouth. Okay.
Bite it.
I
Yeah.
guess that'd be funny.
I think it's funny, the visual.
Yeah, but not during a date. It sounds really unattractive. But continue.
No, I mean, we're goofing around a bit. It's no big deal. So I go and do it, and the first time I go to do it, I actually catch the fly and bite it in half. I kid you not.
That is
so gross,
disgusting.
What did you do?
Yeah, it was rough.
It's gross, but also talented. Like, did you even know that you could do that?
I
Impressive.
Yeah.
didn't. It was like an awakening moment, and I'm like, wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? What did you do?
Well, the rough part was it was kind of a bigger fly.
Oh.
Oh, so you're mad because you ruined your appetite.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are at dinner, you ruined your appetite, and then the whole date went
Oh
horrible.
my god.
Oh, it was so bad from there. And it wasn't even like a fast downhill. It was just slow burning, like trying to save the date
Oh.
for another hour. And it's like, what am I doing?
It must have looked like you did it on purpose. You know?
Yeah. And the fly's head lands like perfectly on this white tablecloth.
Oh my god, I'm so grossed out
And
right
it's
now.
still kind of like rigor mortis, whatever, like pushing around. And after realizing that I had done that and realizing the other half of the fly is in my mouth still, and I'm like, oh, I need to get rid of this. I really just want to spit this out. That's going to make it even worse. And I just like,
Yeah, that's a tough position to be in. It's like, do I spit it out or do I swallow it?
my God.
Neither of those is a good solution.
Yeah, lose.
with these sort of weird pursed lips, I kind of say, excuse me. And like, I go to the bathroom, I wash my mouth out a bit.
Oh my god.
Good.
That is the most calm reaction I think of anyone doing that I could have ever like,
Probably
excuse me,
frozen.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Like I thought for sure she wouldn't think that it's on purpose.
Inside, I was panicking, don't get me wrong. And time was going by so slowly.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, what did
So-
she say?
At first, like when it actually happened, she was just like, oh, just this look of shock and like,
Well, yeah, it's like, what kind of monster am I on a date with?
exactly right. Like, who's this freak?
Why did you feel like you had to play it off? Like, why wouldn't you freak out? She was obviously freaking out. I'm freaking out just even hearing the story.
Yeah, but it was kind of crowded, and there were all these other people around, and I just knew it was going to get worse if I,
Oh
know.
my god.
Yeah.
So after I went to the bathroom, I came back, and I tried to make a joke about the whole thing, and I said, well, at least Mr. Miyagi would be proud.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's
Make
what
it
I
light?
should have heard, all that laughter, and I heard nothing, just this look of, huh?
Oh.
She didn't get your joke?
Yeah, maybe she just didn't understand it.
No, she doesn't know Karate Kid.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
like a 30-year-old movie.
Right. It's a pretty
Yeah.
dated joke.
So from the fly incident to that red flag, because if you can't get the reference, I mean, come on.
Yeah, then she's just like, who's this Mr. Miyagi guy?
Are you
And why would he be
imagining
proud of you?
And I'm like, oh, well, there's this real popular movie back in the day, and then
Oh.
like some awkward conversation after that.
Yeah.
We
course.
tried to pick up back our menus and tried to like pick up, but like the appetite was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got like one more drink and then bounced out. And like she came up and she initiated this hug, and I was like, oh, whoa, hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
But it was a very much like, here's the hug, bye.
Yeah, she's not interested in a kiss for sure.
Yeah,
Probably-
nobody's going to kiss a fly eater.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just trying to see if I could get you guys to get in touch with her, help me out some way, and just like, can I just have a redo? Can we just pretend that never happened?
Yeah.
You know?
And has she talked to you at all since your date?
No, not a thing.
Nothing. All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Great.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
How's that old nursery rhyme go? I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. Don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Yeah.
Well, I know a second dater who swallowed a fly. And who knows why he swallowed a fly? Because he's an effing animal. That's why. Because he's a maniac. And his name is Evan, and he's on the phone with us right now. And yes, Evan bit the head off a fly on his first date.
Savage.
If you're just tuning
So
in, I
gross,
need
dude.
to explain a little bit because you're probably like, what?
Yeah.
He was at dinner with his date, and there was a fly buzzing around his head, so he thought, I'm going to joke around and try to, like, nip at it like how dogs do. And then he did, and he actually caught the fly
Oh, my God.
and then bit it in half, and I guess one part of the fly fell down to the table, the other one stayed in his mouth.
Oh.
He ran to the restroom, cleaned out his mouth, probably should have just jumped off the top of the building. But anyway, cleaned out his mouth, went back to the table, tried to explain it, and his date wasn't really feeling him after that. So now we're about to get her on the phone and see if he can get a redo. All right, Evan, you animal.
Yeah.
Are you ready to give her a call?
Let's do it,
Oh,
man.
my God. I really think that your mistake wasn't the accidental fly biting. It was the calm reaction you had afterwards that made you feel more like a serial killer.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, slowly biting the head off a fly and then staring her directly in the
Yeah,
eye the whole
that's
time.
true. I didn't
That's
think of it.
pretty cold.
No, I didn't stare her down. Oh, come on.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can help you out. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Vanessa, please?
this is Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What's Brooke and Jubal?
That's a good question. It's a radio show,
Okay.
okay? It airs on radio stations.
Like most radio
Yep.
shows.
Okay.
Appropriate place for it to be.
Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out why. And we got an email about you from a listener. His name is Evan.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's probably hard to forget.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a thing with flies. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually talked to Evan about that date where he accidentally bit a fly in half.
Oh, God, it's so gross.
Have you been referring to him as Fly Guy this whole time?
Somewhat, but I kind of don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, it's probably a place you want to
Yeah.
bury deep, dark in your head so you don't have to think about it. He
I'll try not to remember it.
Yeah, he told us about your date, said that he really liked you, and he was just trying to joke around when that happened, but he understands that, like, you know, it'd obviously be disgusting to sit across from somebody on a date and have them munch into an insect that they, like, didn't order off the menu.
Right.
And he's wondering why you're not calling him back or texting him back.
It's not so much about the fly. I mean, yeah, that's gross and whatever, but the guy is like really kind of rude and full of himself. I mean, he like pop culture shamed me, I guess is what you might want to say.
Pop culture shamed you?
He did tell us that he tried to tell you a Karate Kid joke and you didn't get the reference.
Right. There was some Mr. Nagi, Shaggy.
Mr. Miyagi. It's from the movie Karate Kid back in the 80s.
What's the name?
Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, that's the name. So I'm sitting in the restaurant, and it was starting to get really awkward because he was like yelling at me because I haven't seen some ancient film, and he just wouldn't go on and on about it. I felt really uncomfortable. It really was making me feel bad.
As it should. Like, no person should be on a date and be made to feel stupid. Like, he was so condescending.
And I'm thinking, this is supposed to be a nice romantic date, and this guy is just sitting here grilling me about these '80s movies, and the fact that I didn't see them, and it making me feel bad.
Yeah, I have seen people treat other people as really stupid when they don't get pop culture references.
Yeah, I really take offense to that, and it didn't just stop with that one movie. He kept making other references, like Beverly Hills Cop was like another one. I don't remember that one.
Okay, I want to shame you right now because that was a great movie series.
I don't remember.
Yeah, now
anything
I'm
about
mad.
it either. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so old. I have no interest in seeing these movies, and you know what? I don't even think they're probably funny either. So
Not funny? Are you out of your mind? What do you mean not funny? They're hilarious.
But yeah, Evan, hang on a second. Vanessa, that's Evan. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. And usually you're supposed to wait until I bring you into the conversation, but apparently Evan couldn't wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but just like, I don't get this. Like, how can you, like, A, not know that many of them, and B,
oh my God,
like,
here we go again. Why is it a law or something? I'm supposed to know all
it's
these
not a
things.
law. I'm just, like, shocked, and it's just, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm sure there's things, like, I don't know about your world that you'd be like, oh, come on. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, make you feel bad. It's just, like...
You are making me feel bad.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, that sounded sincere.
Wow.
That sounded real sincere. Wow.
I mean, I'm really not. It's just, like...
Yeah, I got that. I was also being sarcastic.
You're placing a judgment on me. You are. You're being very judgmental. Oh, wow, I can't believe this person did. So it's all the world according to Evan. It's like, you know, you don't have room for another person for a relationship if this is the way you're going to behave.
Well, I mean, if you watch the movies, you'd change your mind.
Evan, why are you so hung up on comedies and films from the late 80s, early 90s?
I'm not hung up on them. I've seen other movies since then, but, like, those are just gems of cinema.
Evan, come on. I mean, they're just movies. Don't you think you're overreacting?
These are classic movies that you just need to see, like, just as a person growing up in America. Like, and yeah, if you were, like, 2 or whatever when they came out, then, like, go rent them or whatever and watch them.
Are you really this fired up about it, Evan?
Movie buff.
I mean, I'm sorry, but who doesn't know Back to the Future?
Probably a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm married to one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he literally, every pop culture reference is lost to my husband. And guess what? I can still love him.
I'm sure it really bugs you, doesn't it?
It doesn't at all. But he does miss a lot of jokes because of it. I will say that.
See?
Vanessa, are you still there?
This is just so ridiculous. Evan, you know, it was actually a date, you know, and you really weren't treating me right. So a little advice to your future dates, don't be so judgmental if somebody doesn't remember or know of all the movies in your arsenal that you insist that they know in order to be an American. I mean, it's crazy.
It's not like all of them, but those are in anybody's basic.
Oh, my God, I got to go. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about your damn movies and whoever karates and police movies and whatever the hell it is, all right?
Just one question. Tell me you've seen Home Alone.
No, I haven't.
Oh, my God, what the
Now I'm losing it.
Yeah, that's it.
Macaulay and Culkin?
Okay, Evan, I'm out.
You're living a broken life, Vanessa.
I think she hung up.
Hello, Vanessa. Did you hang up? Yeah, I think so. Evan, are you still there? Or did you hang up too? Now are you pissed
Yeah,
about
no,
the Home Alone?
I'm here, man. Yeah.
Well, Evan, I have to ask anyway, even though she hung up. Vanessa, would you like to go on a second date with Evan? We will pay for it. No, thank you, sir. Sorry, Evan. She said no. If you didn't hear that.
Well, fine. I don't want to go out with you anyways, you shut in.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry you had to go out with that psycho.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Dude, Evan, why wouldn't you use that as like an opening to say, hey, that's awesome you haven't seen those. I can watch them with you next time.
I mean, I started out that way, but after like the first one or two where she's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Weren't the 80s a long time ago? Like, just that crap? Like, that was it just fired me up, man. Like,
I couldn't tell.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You hide it well.
You don't know those movies? That's like the same as not knowing that Bill Clinton was president and that he got a in the office.
I don't think so.
Explain to me that you don't know that.
Wait, what? That happened, Evan? I had no idea.
Brooke and and Jubal in the morning.
A text message in at 78592 that says, it blows me away that eating a fly wasn't the worst thing that dude did on his date.
Seriously.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this guy, Evan, tried to make his date, Vanessa, laugh by pretending to chomp at a fly as it was buzzing around their table. And he accidentally caught it with his teeth and then bit it in half. And when we called Vanessa, she told us that Evan shamed her for not understanding a joke that he made about Mr. Miyagi. Because there's a catching a fly thing in The Karate Kid, if you've ever seen that movie. And he was upset, and he said that she's ridiculous because she's never seen Karate Kid and a few other popular 80s films. He was very upset about it. And there was no second date.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to find another movie lover, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Casey, the girl that we're doing the second date update with today, got caught up in the oldest trick in the book.
What's that?
The old tour guide trick.
What is the old tour
You guys
guide
all
trick?
know about that one, right?
No, I think
Yeah, we all know.
What?
You know, that's where a girl's new to town, and then you tell her, hey, I'm going to show you around town, and she shows up, and you're a tour guur and show her all the great places to go.
And make out.
Yeah.
So weird. Do you bring like a fanny pack and a
The
fold-out
old
map?
tour, yep, you do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you
sexy.
do you talk in that voice the entire time?
Yeah, I don't know. Casey, is that what happens when you get caught up in the old tour guide trick?
No, at least I didn't think that would no.
Well, that's good. That's
Casey's
good, Casey.
emailing about a guy named Jason that she met. Casey's new to town. She's from, where are you from, New York?
Yes, New York.
All right, first of all, how'd you meet Jason, the guy that you want us to call today?
He is a friend of mine that I met when we were out one night.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yeah, he told my friend that he thought I was cute, and he was like, you know, if you'd like, I can kind of give you a tour of Seattle. He's the captain of a boat.
Oh, no.
He does like kind of those cruise tours.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is he like a captain of a boat or a ride the duck boat?
Both cool.
It's a boat. Like,
Wow.
I don't even know what I was expecting, but like I told him okay, and when we got to the boat, I was kind of blown away. Like, it was big. Like, it was a no-joke boat.
Wow. That's what she said.
Yeah. So that probably was a pretty nice surprise then.
Yeah, it was. Like, you know, he was showing me around, and he really knew his stuff, and he had champagne for us, which was really nice.
Wow.
And we were just, like, having a good time. Like, I thought he was really cute. He has, like, the best eyes that I've ever seen.
And you thought he may be rich because he has a huge boat.
Well, it wasn't his boat. He was just the captain of it, but, like, it was still a really impressive boat. Like, it was definitely a big show-stopping boat.
When we call him, we're going to find out that he actually stole the boat that night. Has been arrested. Now, meeting him, that's not the best part of your email. For me, the best part of your email is what happened toward the end of the date on the boat.
Yeah, so I don't usually get sick on boats or anything, but I don't know if it was the waves or the champagne or a combination or what, but, like, I had felt it kind of, like, creeping up, and at the end, I did throw up overboard.
No.
Did he think that you were drunk or did he think that you were seasick?
I don't know. I wasn't drunk. I don't know if it was just, like, a weird combination, and I was so embarrassed, though. Like, and he saw that I was sick overboard. So, like, there was nothing I could do at that point. Like, he had seen it. I was sick.
I think normally that's a good sign.
No,
on dates that I go out with. It means that they've drank just enough. So what did he do when you puked?
Basically, you know, we got back to the dock, and, like, I didn't want to give him a kiss. And vomit mouth. So I just gave him a hug, and I just said again, like, I'm really sorry. I really had a great time. And he was like, no, it's fine. He said he would call, and that was last I heard.
And so have you tried to get a hold of him?
No, I mean, because he said he was going to call, and I don't know what he's thinking. That's where I'm at right now. Like, I don't know if he's just totally turned off by the fact that, like, I threw up over the side of his boat, or if, you know, he just didn't like me, or maybe if he's just been busy, and I don't want to look like this crazy new girl, like, where I just, like, attached to the first guy, you know, who talks to me. So
why don't you just show up on one of his tours?
Yeah.
Unannounced.
Well, the last one didn't go so well, so I don't know. I just would like to know what he's thinking. I hope I didn't just absolutely blow it.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Let's rate. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, I've actually gone out with a couple girls who have puked on the first date.
That doesn't shock me
And
whatsoever.
I've called them back.
Really?
Hindsight being 2020, I learned that I probably should not have called them back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always called them back.
You also probably got their numbers off a bathroom stall somewhere.
Don't judge how I got the number, right?
Yeah, okay.
Casey wants us to call Jason right now. Casey ended up puking on their first date, not from drinking too much or anything else. She was on a boat. He captains a tour boat. They had a fun night, drank some champagne. She ended up puking over the side of the boat. Didn't kiss him at the end of the night for obvious reasons. And she hasn't heard from him since. Casey, are you ready to give him a call?
Yeah, I am.
Can I ask you, Casey, how violent was the episode?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. Like 10, you being like The Exorcist.
I'd say maybe like a 6.
Oh, okay.
Are you nervous, Casey?
I just want to know what he's thinking. I guess I'm more eager to hear what's going on.
All right, and this is the first, you said that you hadn't tried to contact him. This will be your first time trying to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So I guess a little nervous.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Jason, please?
This is Jason.
Jason, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay. Who are you?
My name is Jubal from the radio station Moving 92.5. Let me explain why I'm calling, all right? You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
What?
Yeah, a girl named Casey.
She works for the radio?
No. She listens to our show. She's wondering why you haven't talked to her after your date.
Okay. That's like some private information, though, isn't it?
Not really. She didn't tell us anything private. She just said that, you know, she's from out of town. She met you through a friend. You said you'd take her on a tour. She showed up to your big boat.
Okay, so this is not any kind of setup.
No, Casey just really liked going out with you and wants to maybe go out again, but she thinks that you have blown her off. Is that true?
Look, she's a cool girl. I liked her, but honestly, something happened on the date that made me change my mind.
Well, you're not talking about when she threw up, right?
No, that's that happens. Not everybody takes their Dramamine, so.
Well, what wouldn't you do on a first date then that she did?
I mean, it was a little classless, I guess you could say. So I was basically. She said she needed to excuse herself for a minute. I didn't know if she was going to be sick again or whatnot, and I noticed she'd been gone for a little bit, and so I just kind of went to go check on her. I went around. And I heard her voice coming out of the stairwell, and it sounded like she was setting up another date.
Like on the phone?
Yeah, like on our date, on the boat, she was setting up a subsequent date. I don't remember if it was for that night or if it was for, some other day. But it's like,
You don't think that she would have been talking to somebody else?
A friend?
You're sure that she was setting up another date?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. I mean, I can't remember verbatim what exactly was said, but
I know. Hey, Jason, I know exactly how we can figure it out.
Oh, no.
What if we just ask Casey? Casey is actually on the other line, Jason.
Oh,
I just heard what you said. Casey, is that true?
I wasn't being set up. I told you.
Hey, Jason, I never denied that you were being. I said, yes, we are setting you up. I told you that. Casey, were you setting up another date while you were out with Jason?
I can't believe that's the reason that Jason didn't even call. I mean, it was another guy who I had just met, and I don't know that many people. It was just someone who wanted to hang out. I took the call. It was a super short call.
Oh.
It was like I was on the phone for like a minute, maybe.
You took the call?
Oh, my God.
But you're out with another dude. Like, even if it's a first date, Casey.
Let it go to voicemail.
It's not like we're in this like dating relationship. We're on the boat. He was busy captaining the boat. I took a call. Like it was 1 minute.
Wow.
I'm in a new city and I don't know a lot of people. I mean, that's all that was. Like I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
Casey, if you were out on a date with Jason and he goes around the corner to excuse himself for a second and then you hear him giggling on the phone with another girl trying to set up a date, you wouldn't be offended?
If he was like giggling, yeah, but that's not what was happening. I wasn't just laughing at the stairwell.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how do I stack up? I mean, what, where did this guy take you? Like,
Okay, honestly, like, this is the thing. I wasn't going to share this, but, like, if this will help at all, like, I did end up going and hanging out with that guy.
What?
And I went out on a date with him, and you, by far, are way more my type. You're way more interesting. You've got an amazing boat, which doesn't hurt, too.
Oh, my gosh.
I've wanted to get asked out by you again. Even with throwing up, I still had a better time than with that.
It's so romantic, Casey.
Yeah. Every guy wants to hear that he's better by comparison.
I've gone out with 5 guys, and you are really inching your way to number 1.
You're almost there because you drive a big boat. At this point, I guess I'd like to ask if you'd be interested in a second date, Jason. We will send you out again with Casey. Casey likes you way better than that other dude. Would you be interested in going out with Casey on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Let me ask you this, Casey. Can you be honest? I mean, because you were, like, all you had to be was honest. And just, I'm not saying 100% I would have understood, but I guess going forward, can you just be straight with me and with everything?
Yeah, that's totally fair, and I understand where you're coming from. And yes, I will be absolutely straight up.
Dude, you better be. This man is like, I mean.
He's good, right?
I don't know if he's good or if he's just a pushover. I can't decide.
He's not good or a pushover. He's just better than the other guy.
All right, I'll tell you this much. I'll give you one more chance. How's that?
You know what? I'll leave my phone at home.
One more chance.
You'll give her one more shot, Jason.
Oh, man.
I'll give her one more shot. Because I'm fair. And look, I'm human. So I'll give you one more shot.
She'll probably agree until something better comes up.
No, I would love one more shot. I'll leave the phone at home. I will be totally focused on what we're doing.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Congratulations.
Wow.
Casey, you got your second date.
I'm excited.
I bet you are.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing is more romantic than taking your date out into the wilderness and having them help you commit murder. I think that is probably one of the most beautiful ways you can experience time with the person you're on a date with. And that's what happened with Amelia, who's on the phone. Apparently, her first date with this guy named Greg, they went fishing together.
That's not murder.
A lot of fish died that day. I'm
that's
sure there's a lot of
not-
listeners out there that would agree with me. A lot of fish had to lose their life so that this couple could enjoy their afternoon. Amelia, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Did you murder a lot of fish that day?
No, you know what? Actually, we did catch and release. So the fish that we caught, we put back.
Oh, that's
So you actually
boring.
you mangled them is
Yeah.
what you did.
Yes, we disfigured them for life. That's
Yeah.
All right, so your email said that this guy took you fishing. Was that fun? Are you a fisherman?
It was fun. No, I'm not a fisherwoman.
Okay.
I have never been fishing, but it was really fun. He actually suggested it because in my profile I say that I like nature and hiking and stuff. So I was like, absolutely, that sounds super cool. I'm open to new experiences. So we met at a state park where you can go fishing, and for the next few hours I had the best time. I think genuinely it was one of the best and most fun first dates I've ever had.
Why
I
was
think
it
it's
so
such
good?
a great idea. I mean, you have so much time to talk, right? You can connect on that level for sure.
Exactly, and he was super nice and so helpful. And
What's his name, by the way?
Greg.
All right, and so you and Greg just had a wonderful time out there mangling fish and then tossing them back into their environment so they go to their other fish buddies and go, dude, I don't know, I was just swimming along. Some chick and a dude just put a hook in my cheek. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So it was just the best day of your life ever doing that.
It was super romantic mangling fish.
All right. What did you like about him so much?
Well, first of all, he's really rugged and manly, and I love guys like that.
Yeah, amen.
But he was really considerate and a total gentleman, you know, really respectful and nice to me all day.
And you were cool learning how to fish, right? You didn't like scream when the fish got up and say that you didn't want to touch it or anything like that.
Well, I did scream, and I thought the fish were pretty gross.
Did he seem to like that or not? Because I know some dudes like to be in that situation where it's like, yeah, I took this girl out and had got to teach her how to fish. She's such a dainty little girl, has no idea. She needs a man's help. And some guys that turns off. They're like, ugh, I like a girl who can do that on her own.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he thought I was funny. We were laughing a lot, and he was so nice. He just would take the fish and throw them back in the water. Like, he didn't say anything, like, calm down or, anything like that. But maybe it did turn him off because it's been a couple weeks, and he hasn't called me back.
How did everything end for you guys? Did you make out? Did you do more than that without cleaning up after fishing?
we
So I guess I don't need that last detail.
No problem. I won't give it to you. Well, there's really not that much to tell. We just had a nice little kiss, nothing crazy, no make out.
So you guys did kiss. I mean, that's super romantic.
No, it wasn't super romantic. It was just a nice kiss. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, in my head, I picture you making out with Brad Pitt and a river runs through it.
And there's jumping everywhere.
Yes, exactly. There's rainbows hitting the water.
I mean, no, it wasn't like that. I mean, we were next to this pickup truck and we both smelled like fish. So
Almost the same thing.
Yeah, almost. All right, and then how did you guys part ways?
Well, after we kissed, I couldn't help myself. I just said, "Hey, I'd really love to go out again." I just said it because why not?
Yeah, of course.
Nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And he said, "For sure, hit me up." And I thought that was a little weird.
Yeah.
Like a little maybe brush, just giving me the brush off. Maybe I don't
It's
know.
kind of open-ended. Not like, yeah, definitely. How about this day? It's like, yeah, whatever. Hey, contact me. I'll be around.
Or if you really wanted to go out with someone, you think that you would take charge and be like, yeah, I will call you.
Yes.
Right, because he was already such a gentleman. I figured he would say yes, I'll call.
Yeah.
And have you hit him up since your date?
Yeah, I waited a couple days and then I called him and I left him a message. And I just said what a great time I had, and I'd love to see him again.
All right.
And you can't think of anything awkward that happened on the date.
I guess the only thing is maybe I'm too girly, and I've screamed, and I thought the fish were kind of gross. But it seemed like I thought we had a great time together, both of us. So.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dating is a lot like fishing, You reel some in, you're like, ugh, that one's too big, that one's too small, that one's got a wonky eye, oh, this one has a drinking problem.
Damn fish.
And you fish and you fish and you fish until you finally find that one that has an extra large mouth, and you settle down with that one for the rest of your life. And that's the problem that the girl on the phone is having today for her second date update. She's hoping that the guy she calls will be that big bass with a large mouth who knows how to treat her right. But sadly, he's not calling her back. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Amelia is on the phone. She wants to call Greg today. They went fishing on their first date. She thinks the reason she's not getting a call back was because maybe she was a little too girly for him. He's an outdoorsy kind of guy, and she hasn't fished before, and when they caught a fish, she screamed, I was like, ew, yucky. And she thinks maybe that turned him off a little bit because he doesn't want a girly girl.
I didn't say ew, yucky. It wasn't that bad. I just screamed a little bit.
Okay.
If it turns out that is the reason that he's not calling you back, are you willing to kind of buck up and be a little bit more outdoorsy?
I just want him to know that I can totally be tough and nature girl too. I'm not just a priss.
Okay.
You sound like it. Could be real tough and naturey. Ew. All right. I'm dialing his phone number right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, is Greg there?
Yeah, this is Greg.
Hey, Greg, how are you? My name is Jubal. I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Okay.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they email us to ask if we can call you and find out why. So her name is Amelia.
Oh, God.
That is not the response that.
Amelia
Whoa.
emailed us and asked if we could call you because she said that she enjoyed going fishing with you, but hasn't heard a word from you since.
Who cares?
Who cares that? Well, we care, and Amelia obviously cares because she went through all the effort to try to get us to do this phone call.
Look, that person is nobody I want to talk to or hang out with or talk about.
Really?
That is really extreme.
What did she do that's so bad? I mean, we actually talked to her a little bit. She sounded perfectly nice.
She sounded lovely, actually. She sounded fun.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk about it. I don't know. She knows what she did.
She doesn't, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, she thinks that everything was great on the date.
Oh, really? She has got no idea what the problem could be. That's hilarious.
Nope. She says you guys went fishing and had a good time, even kissed at the end of everything, and she thought she could hit you up to go out again, and now you're not responding to her, and obviously you don't like her one bit.
Yeah, no, that's correct. I don't. And I caught a little bit more than a fish that day.
What do you mean?
We kissed. 2 days later, I wake up, bang, I got a cold sore.
You think that she gave you...
Yeah, she did. I'm not kissing anybody else except her.
Oh, my God.
Did she have a cold sore when you guys were out?
Not visible, but I didn't, put on some gloves and check her mouth or anything.
You know, those are incredibly common, and the virus could have been dormant in you for a long time, and then maybe stress brought it out or something.
A long time, my whole life. I've never had this before. I kiss her, boom, mouth measles.
So you think that she gave you a cold sore, and that's the only reason you're not calling her back?
That's a pretty good reason. I mean, she gave me herpes.
Isn't there other ways you can get that, though? Like sharing glasses or chapsticks or anything?
It's common.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm not sharing glasses or chapstick with anybody.
Why didn't you hit her up and ask her if she has a cold sore?
Oh, she says, yes or no. It doesn't get my cold sore out of my face.
Okay, so you have a cold sore, and that's it.
What do you mean that's it? It's a f***ing cold sore.
Okay, so obviously you never want to talk to her again then.
No, absolutely not.
That's unfortunate because she's actually on the phone listening to this conversation.
What?
Yep, she's right. She's
Yeah, hi, Greg.
yeah.
I did not give you a cold sore.
All right, well,
I
then
can't-
who did? The fish?
Yeah, maybe the fish, or maybe you kissed somebody and you forgot about it. I don't know. I never met you before.
I must have a pretty exciting life if I'm kissing people and forgetting about it.
Well, that's between you and you. And also, you should know that you can only get a cold sore if you can see a cold sore on somebody's face and then you kiss the cold sore.
For someone who's never had a cold sore before, you sure are an expert.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Greg. My friends are listening to this.
You tricked me into this radio thing. I'm just telling the truth.
I didn't give it to you. I've never had a cold sore in my life.
This is not in any way going to affect your life or the length of your life. You realize that, Greg?
I don't know that.
You know,
I mean, who knows where things go? All I know is I got a thing on my face. This lady, put that in quotes, this lady gave it to me.
Oh my-
Now she's mad that I don't call her back. Why? Because she's got some more diseases she wants to pass on?
You can't say stuff like that on the radio, Greg. First of all, it's not true, but if you say things like that, people I know are listening, they're going to think it's true, and it's just rude, and it's so totally inconsiderate.
Well, look, whatever it takes to get you to go to a doctor and get checked out, because it sounds like that is what is needed here.
This is so extreme.
You know what? You know what, Greg? How about this? I will go with you to the clinic to get tested to prove to you that I do not have the herpes virus. Happy? Does that make you happy?
No.
Or do you
How
not
does that make
believe
me
in-
happy?
do you not
I don't want
believe
to
in
hang out with
clinics?
you some more. Go to a clinic? That sucks.
What if we do that for your second date?
I
Hey,
think it's
Greg,
great.
would you like to go with Amelia to the clinic? We can even do a not free one, and I'll pay for it.
Wow. You know what? I'm going to pass, but Amelia should definitely go on that date by herself.
Come on, Greg. What, are you afraid? You afraid of being wrong? Go to the clinic with me. Get tested. What's the harm? You know you already have a cold sore, like the virus, but you don't know that I do. So
I'm just afraid what else we might find out. I mean, who knows? Maybe you got some kind of like weird mouth scabies or something, and that's lying dormant. I go to this clinic, I get re-diagnosed or something.
You know what? How about this? Since Jubal was so nice and agreed to pay for the clinic, we should go. You should get tested. It'll be free. And then if I'm the person who has the virus who gave it to you, I will buy you lunch.
Hey.
You're going to buy me lunch?
Yeah, I'll buy you lunch. If I'm the one who gave you a cold sore, the least I could do is buy you lunch. Not a date. Don't worry about that. But just to say, I'm sorry.
All right, but it's going to be like a steak place.
Lobster lunch.
Whatever you want.
Fine, deal.
All right. Well, look at that. It's a successful second date update. As long as Amelia tests positive for herpes on their date to the clinic, Greg gets a free lunch.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says somebody needs to school this idiot. And if there's one place that can school you on herpes, it's us. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update, Amelia wanted to call this guy named Greg who wasn't calling her back after they went fishing together. We got him on the phone, and the reason he wasn't calling back, he swears that she gave him a cold sore. And he doesn't want any other diseases from her because she's clearly filthy.
Yes.
If she's got cold sores. But she didn't even have a cold sore on her mouth at all.
Yeah.
So
like,
he didn't want to go out with her again
anything.
because he assumes that she gave him a cold sore.
Oh my God, there's so much information about cold sores coming in on the text board right now. I don't know now what's true and what's not true. It can be dormant for your whole life, and then stress makes it come out.
Be.
I didn't know.
Well, most people have that virus in their body.
Okay, I knew Jubal would help me out on
And
this one.
sometimes your immune system goes down, you get tired, and you can get a cold sore.
Okay, so it's like shingles or
gonorrhea.
something.
What? No.
Wait, gonorrhea.
Yeah. I don't know. Now I'm all confused.
Syphilis?
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. You know, I've hosted a lot of speed dating events for different companies.
Yeah.
And I never actually thought that people ever go out on dates from speed dating because they're the most awkward things ever.
I'm with you on that.
Usually people sit together, it's like, oh, you got a minute and a half to do your date. And they sit there and they're quiet and they look at each other. Most of the time the guy's trying to talk to the girl who is already looking at the next table over because she sees a guy who's way better looking and is just ignoring him the whole time. Yeah. They're just bad and awkward. But apparently people actually do meet someone on a speed date that they'd like to see a little longer in person. Sort of like what happened with Zach, who was on the phone with us for a second date update. Zach apparently met the girl that he wants us to call today on a speed dating adventure. Is that right, Zach?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Good, man. So it actually worked out for you, huh? The awkward speed dating thing.
Well, yeah. You know, I was shocked.
Have you done speed dating type stuff before, or is this the first time you had done it?
You know, I totally agree with you, man. It always seems kind of awkward or weird, so I've stayed away from it for the longest time. My buddy and I both ended up going just for the hell of it because we dared each other to do it. And it was funny because most of the girls there they just definitely were not my type. There's one girl I totally connected with, and that's the girl I ended up going on a date with, Carly.
What did you learn about Carly in that minute and a half that just made you think, wow, I was wrong about this?
She's hot.
You know, we talked about a lot of different things for it. It wasn't so much that. It was just the vibe I got from her. She just seemed so different and down to earth. And probably because she was new in town. She told me that she's just gotten to the area.
I imagine in a situation like that, Zach, it's not so much what you learn about each other. It's like if you guys can even have somewhat of a decent conversation in a minute and a half. So what did you guys do on your actual date?
So, because she said she was new in town, I wanted to take her to Pike Place. I wanted to kind of show her a little bit of what it is that we're known for in the area. And so we went there, we walked around, we had some food. She's a really easygoing girl, and we had great conversation. And we did I got her to throw some salmon in the marketplace, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, do you like the fish catch?
Yeah, she really dug it. I mean, it was just cool overall. It was just really easy with her.
Okay. How long has she been in town? You said she's new in town. When did she move here?
When I met her at speed dating was 3 weeks. We actually got together just a few days after that. So, yeah, it's been like a little less than a month.
Where's she from?
She's from Tennessee.
Oh, I bet she has a really cute accent, too.
Yeah, she's very sweet, very down to earth. I even bought her some flowers over there, and it's almost like I just bought her a new car. You know, she's just like biggest smile on her face, and she's just like so happy and just really, really super nice girl.
All right, so you had a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
All right.
I would think as a good old Southern girl, she would be getting flowers every day
like every date she went on, but she thought it was an unusual thing?
I don't even think she really expressed that it was unusual. It was just the way that she was thankful for it, and she just made me feel special that I even thought of giving her flowers. You know what I mean?
She's a country girl from Tennessee. I go to the big city, and this man's buying me flowers. What's next? Is he gonna ask for my hand in marriage? Oh, you can, you. How did the date end? Did you guys share a kiss? Anything more than that?
I walked her to the cars, and I wanted to be a gentleman about it. Just give her a kiss on the cheek.
Well, of course you do, sir. A real Southern lady would never kiss on the lips on a first date. You know that.
That's sweet.
Does it feel like you're on the date with her right now, me doing that to you?
I feel the chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get your number, man?
You know you can.
Tall drink of water.
All right, so you kissed her on the cheek, wanted to be a gentleman. She's obviously not calling you back. How long has it been? How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I called her a couple times, texted her a couple of times, and it's just clear to me that she's just blowing me off at this point, which is really weird because I wasn't expecting that.
Did you get any response from anything?
Nothing. That's what's weird. That's what's really tripping me out.
And the weird thing is when you're new to town, I mean, I've been new to town before, and you basically call anybody that calls you back because you have no friends.
Yeah, the thing, and I don't want to sound morbid about it, but I'm just, because she's new to town, I hope if something didn't go wrong.
No, dude, hey, no, it's perfectly acceptable the way you're thinking. Anytime that I've ever gone out with a girl and she hasn't called me back, in my mind, I'm like, she must have died.
Yeah.
That's the only way a woman does not call this guy back. Zach, you and I are in the same boat, buddy. I don't know. We'll play a song, come back, call her, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, cool. Thanks, Jubal.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Zach?
Yep.
After thinking more about your situation, I don't really think you need to worry. I think you might be a little premature.
Really?
Okay. Why is that?
Well, any girl that is new to this area, it's like a feeding frenzy. Like, dudes just attack them left and right, because, we're not very attractive in this part of the world. So there's a lot of uggos out here. So as soon as a hot girl from Tennessee ends up on the scene, guys are going to be after her like crazy. So she's probably just got tons of dates, and she'll get around. You're maybe 15th on the list, How's that make you feel?
All right, great.
Yeah. All right, no need for the second date update then. I'd like to just take the wind out of your sails right before we give her a call and see why she's not giving you a call back. Sorry about that, Zach.
Yeah, feels great, guys. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Zach, I got your back. I think if the date went as well as you said it did, then could be 20 guys that she went out on the date with, and she'd still want to call you back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the way I'd like to see it.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial the number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then get your second date update. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Please enjoy this ringback tone while your party is reached.
Ooh, fancy.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carly, please?
Yes, this is she.
Carly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm doing good. Who did you say it was?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, a radio station here in town. I know that you're new to the area, and what we do is we get a list of people that have just moved here, and we call them to welcome them to town. So, welcome, Carly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's real nice of you.
Yeah, it is. So, where are you from? You're from Tennessee?
Yes.
And nice. And how long you been here?
Just about a month. Is this really what y'all do?
Carly, I'm not actually just calling to welcome you to town.
Okay.
You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
You're calling me about a date that went on?
Yes, I am. You recently went out with a guy named Zach who listens to our show. You met during speed dating.
Wow, y'all do things real different in Seattle.
Yeah, welcome to our city.
So you went out with Zach, right? And he liked you a lot, but now you're not giving him a call back. So he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if he did something wrong on your date.
Okay.
So what'd you think of Zach?
He was real nice.
Okay, so no problems with Zach, then why haven't you been giving him a call back? He says that he's tried to get a hold of you a bunch after your date.
I don't really want to say, honestly.
Is it embarrassing?
Well, a little embarrassing for him, not so much for me.
Okay, well, that's perfect then. I don't mean it's perfect that it's embarrassing for him, but he's the one that wanted to know. So if it's something that's embarrassing about him, he's willing to hear whatever it is. So
I just feel real bad because he was real nice, you know.
Think about it this way, Carly. It's not mean to give constructive feedback. You're helping him out. Down the line, this might help him.
But I just want everyone to know that he is a real nice guy and he treated me real well, and I don't have anything against him.
we know that you like him. We know that you don't have any ill will towards him and you don't think that he's a jerk or whatever. But what is he doing, or what did he do on the date that was embarrassing enough to make you not want another date with him?
He sort of made these weird noises.
Like when he was talking, or?
Like throughout our date. Like we would just be talking, and then all of a sudden he would go like that with his, like he would make that sound with his mouth.
Okay.
Did he?
Are you picky? Are you normally a picky person when you date?
No, honestly, not at all. I mean, I was just a little confused. Like, I didn't want to say anything because I thought maybe he had like a tick or something.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to be mean, and I know people have that, and I understand that. So I wasn't going to say anything, but he kept doing it. And then finally, at the end of the date, I just sort of asked him because I figured I might as well ask.
How'd you ask him? Just, hey, what's up with that weird noise you're making?
Yeah, he made the noise, and I kind of laughed, and I was like nicely, and I was like, hey, like, what's that noise you're making?
Yeah.
Like, what's that about?
What did he say?
Like, and he goes, I'm just taking mental pictures of our date.
I'm taking mental pictures. So he's taking mental pictures on your date, which is, I guess, fine, but he's actually making a camera noise when he does it.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least he could do it silently. You know what I mean?
That's pretty weird. So let me get this straight. All right, just so I can really.
It was so sweet, but it was just so like I didn't know what to do. It was just I was very weirded out because he's like, I just want to remember how beautiful you are. And like where we are now, and when I toss the fish or whatever it is that y'all do at that time.
Did you laugh when he told you that?
I think involuntarily I laughed.
Yeah.
I was a little bit weirded out, so I didn't really know what to do. So that was my reaction. I kind of like, oh.
Yeah. Did you try to play it off like it's a cute thing? Like, oh, I just like you so much. I want to take a mental picture of you.
Yeah, I think he thought that would like do it for me or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but it honestly was. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm in an episode of CSI or something. Like that's what the murderer does before he gets caught. That's how they find him.
Yeah.
That's his tell.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't want to call him back because he takes mental pictures of things and makes a camera noise when he does it.
It wasn't just that. It's just that he thought that was like a cute thing to do. I was like, what other cute things does he think is okay?
Yeah. Carly, wouldn't you be interested to hear an explanation from him about his mental camera that he brings with him?
Not really. He told me enough on the date. I don't really need to hear anymore.
That's a shame. That's a shame, Carly, because Zach is actually on the other line right now and has been listening to this whole conversation.
And taking mental pictures.
Hey, Carly.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
Really? That's the reason why you don't call me back? Just because of that?
Just because of that.
Oh, my God. I'm so uncomfortable right now. I don't really know what to do.
Well, you know what? When I first heard what you guys were saying, I felt a little embarrassed, but I'm kind of thinking about the bigger picture here. Maybe it was all in the delivery because it really was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to make you laugh. I mean, we were having a great time. I was supposed to make you smile, but
I didn't think that was very funny, honestly.
Listen, I was just trying to be romantic. There's plenty of girls that would be totally cool with me doing something like that that's kind of romantic and in a silly way,
Listen, I'm sure maybe there are some girls somewhere that think that's cute or romantic, but it just the first time you're meeting someone, it was just a little much.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked for me before. Like I taken mental pictures of a lot of girls, and they don't seem to have an issue with it. Like you're having an issue with it.
Zach's got a mental photo library.
Yeah.
Almanac.
So this is your thing, Zach, to be cute with the ladies and romantic. You're like, you're so beautiful. I'm going to take a mental picture. You like that?
I don't know why you guys are all being weird about it.
Because it's one thing to do it once, Zach. Like maybe you did it once and that's cute, but to make that noise throughout an entire date,
Whatever. It's romantic. You guys obviously don't know what you're talking about. It's worked for me in the past. Everybody seems to be cool with it, except for you guys.
Well, I mean,
all right.
The one positive thing is he really does like you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Zach, do you want to go out with Carly again?
I do.
You do? Okay. Carly, would you like to go out with Zach again? We will pay for a second date. Maybe Zach leaves his mental camera at home in the mental camera bag
Yeah.
and doesn't bring it along on your next date. Would you go out with him again? We will pay for it, Carly, if it helps.
I mean, honestly, I'm still a little bit weirded out, but now that I have been publicized on the radio, I feel like I have to say yes.
Yeah. And Zach's not a bad guy. He's just a mental photographer, and that's just what he does.
Oh, man.
Well, now you're making me think that I should say no because it sounds real creepy the way you say it.
No, don't. I'm not trying to do that, all right? So we'll send you guys out again. Congratulations, Zach. You got your second date.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man.
I took a big beating through all of that, but...
You came out alive.
And Zach, if the date goes really well and you guys end up together at the end of the night,
Oh,
I
no.
want you to forward me some of those mental pictures, all right?
Maybe
Video camcorder.
Yeah. We're right in the middle of it, just...
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Before we even played the second date update for you, I asked for an audience poll. Text us at 78592 if what the guy did on his date was creepy or romantic. We asked the question because Zach wanted us to call this girl Carly. We got her on the phone. It came out the reason that she does not want to go out on a second date with Zach is because during the whole date, he would stop and go, "Shh, I'm taking a mental picture of this." So he was taking mental pictures on the date. It's a move that he's done many times, and he says kills it.
Yeah.
Women always think it's romantic, and it always works for him. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. Out of all the texts that came in about this second date update, 98% of them say creepy.
Mm-hmm.
We did get one person out of the hundreds of text messages that we got that says, I'd be interested in that. I think it's romantic. So one person actually kind of think it's cute.
It's probably him defending himself.
Yeah.
Listening
Yeah.
right
He's
now.
like, wait a second. So yeah, pretty much very creepy to take mental pictures while you're out on a date. And the thing is, if you're taking a mental picture of something, do it in silence.
Yeah.
Making a camera noise
Yeah.
and then saying that you're taking mental pictures of stuff is probably not going to be considered very romantic.
Emphasis on the mental
It may
part.
even be less creepy to just take the picture with
Yeah.
your cell phone, like a real picture.
Oh, no, she
Very
probably
true.
would have liked that. Oh, put this on Instagram.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
An actual picture is a lot less creepy than a mental picture. Lesson learned. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, brookandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person. Sometimes we do second date updates that are more than just one date. Like the guy who's on the phone right now to do a second date update, he actually hung out with the woman that he wants to call the entire weekend.
Whoa, that's a long
And
time.
now he's not getting a call back. I think it's probably because he was a weekend lover. That's what happens. Sometimes people take weekend lovers. And maybe, Sam, maybe you were a weekend lover. You ever think about that?
I don't think so. We never did much like actual loving, but
Maybe.
we had fun.
Mama just wanted a tasty morsel of meat for the weekend, and that meat was named Sam.
Talking about.
We just wanted some orange candy for her son's baseball game or something. I don't know, but
Wait,
I
what?
don't think that's what was happening.
Your weekend lover experience involved her son?
Yeah, she's a single mom, but she's really, really pretty, and she's super fun. She's got great personality, too. I was really pleasantly surprised.
How did you meet this single mommy?
We met online.
Weekendlovers.com?
Weekendlovers.com.
Why do you say lover so weird?
You really need to start that.
Kind of the way you have to say it. All right. So you
Hang
met.
out for a weekend and then don't call me back, ghostme.com. Yeah,
All right.
that's great.
So wait, the first time you guys hung out, you met her son, and that didn't alarm you at all?
Oh, no. We didn't. It wasn't the first time we hung out. The first time we did it actually kind of like the classic way. We went for drinks, and we had a lot of fun, but she had to leave early because she said, she had to go take care of her kid, and I was, it made total sense. But we had a lot of fun, so because we hadn't really spent a huge amount of time together that first night, I said, well, hey, why don't we go out to dinner tomorrow night, which was Saturday.
Okay.
So she said, okay, sure. And things went even better the second time, It was great. We were laughing. We were telling each other jokes, getting to know each other better. And the next day she says, well, hey, my son has a Little League baseball game.
So I was like, cool. And she said, why don't you come? And I said, I'd love to. So
You're like, boring. I only watch professional sports. Kids don't know how to play very well.
Dude, Little League Baseball is more interesting than real baseball because, they whiff the ball and they don't know what they're doing. That's funny.
Okay, so
real baseball is just like they spit and they scratch themselves. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I love it. So you actually went along to watch your son's baseball game. I don't know, it feels like a big commitment to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I was feeling it. So I said, you know what? Cast your fate to the wind. Let's see what happens. Could be fun.
And what was that like? Was it what you expected it to be?
Well, pretty much, yeah. Nobody really, it's a Little League baseball game. So, I spent some time talking to the other parents. We watched the game a little bit. But after the game, I was trying to score some brownie points with their kids, so I took them aside and I bought them a hot dog and an ice cream cone. And I said, well, don't tell your mom because, she's probably going to get mad that you had the sweets, et cetera, et cetera.
Wait, hold up. You went ahead and bought her son something that you told him to keep as a secret? Like, that's kind of creepy.
Like, here's some candy.
Yeah.
It's not creepy. It's man time, like man to man.
That sounds creepier when you say that.
It's man boy
I've
time.
heard that before. Trust me, nothing good came of that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, that's my first red flag, is that you're buying her son ice cream without asking her.
Well, he wanted it, and I was...
Again, you're just making yourself sound terrible, Sam.
Not doing myself any favors right now.
No, you're not. Anyway, you got the kid some ice cream, and did his mom give explicit details not to give him any ice cream?
No, I mean, she hadn't said not to, but she hadn't said it was okay either. I didn't even ask.
Okay. You're just trying to be that cool guy like, hey, dude, here's some ice cream. Don't tell your mommy I'm the man.
Yeah.
By the way, own a leather jacket and a car. And I want your mommy to like me. High five. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, but stretch that out over like 10 minutes, and that's basically that.
All right.
Okay.
So how did the T-ball game end?
It ended fine. We just talked a little bit, and she said she had to get him home, and I said okay, and then she took off, and then I took off. But then I tried to call her that evening, tell her I had fun and see if we could make plans to hang out again, and she didn't pick up. So I left her a voicemail, and she didn't answer, and then a day or two went by, and I texted her, and she still didn't answer. She's just like, as soon as she left the game, that's the last I've heard of her.
Whoa.
And I've been pouring it over my head, and I'm thinking, and I'll bet you any amount of money that little probably told on me and ratted me out.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, said I bought him ice cream, and she probably flipped out and got mad that I'd gotten. It was just a little bit. It was one scoop.
But it's not the ice cream. It's the going behind her back thing, because you don't know her parenting style. You don't know what rules she has set up.
Yeah.
There's 8,000 different reasons why that's not a good idea.
None of them are good, though. It's just an ice cream cone. If you're that kind of hyper parent, it's like, come on, loosen up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if that bastard ratted you out. Then your second date update right after this, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to Brooke and Jubal Field and your second date update. Up to bat right now is Sam. And Sam's in quite the pickle. He went out with Brenda and spent the entire weekend hanging out with her, some dinner and some drinks, and then concluded his weekend with a wonderful day at the ballpark watching her son play in a Little League game. But now Sam isn't getting a call back. Will he be 0 for 1 in career second date updates? We'll find out in just a moment. But first, let's talk to Sam and see if he's ready to make the call. Sam, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He's like, actually, I'm asleep listening to your baseball announcer voice, but...
Like most people are when they watch
Yeah.
baseball. Sam, we're going to give her a call and find out why she's not calling you back after what you thought was a wonderful weekend. Any other thoughts before we get started?
I'm just confused as to why she wouldn't call me back because, we spent 3 straight days together, so...
Well, I'll dial her phone number right now then and see if we can figure out what happened, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Brenda, please?
this is she.
Hey, Brenda, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I'm fine. Who is this again?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay.
Okay, obviously, long-time listener. Appreciate that, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Any idea why a radio show would be calling you?
I don't know. Did I win something?
No, you didn't. You actually went out on a date with one of our listeners, and now you're not calling him back, and he's wondering what happened. His name is Sam.
Right.
Right. And Sam told us that you guys spent like a whole weekend together, but now you won't call him back.
Well, I don't think I would call it a whole weekend. I mean, it wasn't like we were together every waking moment.
That's a good point.
Okay.
He said you did dinner, you did drinks.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it was a fun time for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it started off all right, but
Started off all right. That's usually how people like dates recapped. Did you just not enjoy hanging out with him?
You know, I mean, I was kind of into him the first night. He was nice. I mean, nice enough for me to try again for dinner.
Nice enough.
Nice enough.
Yeah.
You're just showering this dude with compliments.
I thought for sure you would have been like head over heels for this guy since you invited him to your son's t-ball game. Because that's a big leap.
Yeah.
How do you know he went to my kid's game?
He told us all about it.
Oh, he did? He told you everything?
Yeah, he said that you guys went out on a Friday night, had some drinks, then dinner on Saturday, and then your son's baseball game on Sunday. Yeah. And he's confused because he thought you had a wonderful time each of those days.
Well, something changed Sunday at the baseball game.
Changed?
Yeah, I mean, we're at the Little League game, having a nice time, and suddenly he kind of starts, like, talking trash about these little kids' sports skills.
He's ripping on the kids. I mean, it's understandable. Little League play is terrible.
They're children!
Yeah, I know. And
little kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 5 years old.
And it's time to step it up and play like an 8-year-old. That's what I say. But so he was ripping on the kids the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he's like cracking jokes about them kind of loudly, and like other parents are starting to kind of give weird glances. And then at one point, he like turns to me and says, in all seriousness, he says, "Looks like your son could use some throwing lessons."
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll teach him how to not throw like a girl.
Oh, there is so much wrong with that statement on so many levels.
Was he serious about that, or was it a really bad joke?
He seemed totally serious about it to me. Like, I mean, he made a point about it 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times?
Yes.
What was your response? I mean, did you say anything back to him? I mean, my mom would have been like, yeah, you're right, the kid sucks. But, like, did you say, don't talk about my kid that way?
No, I didn't say a thing. I mean, I'm not going to honor that with a response. But I was fuming.
Okay, understandable. So,
well, yeah. I mean, I don't want some jerk like that around me or my kids.
okay.
Totally.
Well, unfortunately, he's kind of around you right now because he's actually on the other line listening to this phone call and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yep. Sam, you there?
Hi, Brenda.
Hello.
I guess we should probably have a little chat then, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
First of all,
I don't know.
I just
I don't
want
know
to
what
say,
else there is to say right now, Sam. Except, maybe you'd like to apologize.
let's just hang on, let me finish, all right? I just want to say, for the record, I was trying to help, all right? I didn't mean anything malicious. I wasn't trying to be nasty. I'm just calling it like it was. I like sports. I kind of get into sports. I wasn't being vicious or nasty. I mean, I didn't get drunk or throw my beer. You make it sound like I was some sort of Yeti out there in the stands, but I wasn't. Not to my estimation, anyway. And yeah, I was trying to find a way to honestly kind of bond with your kid, and I thought maybe if we could play some baseball. I mean, because I know you've got your son, and your son's your top priority. So if I want to be with you, I have to get along with your son as well. That's a part of who you are. So I was trying to help. I was honestly, I wasn't going to lie to you or sugarcoat anything. I'm just saying it like it was.
You're not going to bond with a 5-year-old kid by telling his mother that he sucks. I'm sorry.
I know it's just going to sound weird, but I didn't mean that in a bad way.
You didn't mean it in a bad
I can't
way.
believe you were actually critiquing a 5-year-old's performance. Like, you should just be happy if they make it to first base instead of third base.
Look, if you start now, you might actually have like a Cal Ripken on your hands, if you get him started early.
Oh, my God. You would totally be one of those dads when you have kids, won't you?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't see any problem with wanting your kids to be the best that they can be. And Brenda, honestly, that's all I want for your son is just, I don't want him to suck as bad as he did that day.
Oh, my God.
And I mean that with all due respect.
With all due respect, that is so rude.
Well, if you're going to take it rude, it's going to be rude. You could just, laugh it off.
You honestly have no idea about what you're saying, do you?
I have every idea what I'm saying. I was offering to help him be better. If you didn't want me to help, you could have just said thanks, but no thanks. You didn't have to ghost me on the phone like this.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. There's nothing wrong with my son's athletic ability. There is something mentally wrong with you criticizing 5-year-old kids.
Yes.
Look, again, for the record, it's not that there's anything wrong, quote unquote, with your kid's athletic ability. I just said he could be better.
Well,
dude, just
in that
stop
case,
already.
Brenda, would you like to go on a second date with Sam? I know he'd like to see you again. We'll pay for it.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to go on a second date with some guy who's going to criticize my son's spelling test.
Well, if he's not a good speller, I was a great speller growing up. I could coach him a little bit.
See, Brenda, Sam could coach your kid in all the ways of being a man.
Best dad ever.
Yeah.
He is the worst.
Super dad. Are you sure you don't want to go out with him?
Yeah, I'm positive on this one, guys.
Smart. Very smart.
That's extremely disappointing.
I guess we did find out that Sam is 0 for 1 in the date department. Just shows Sam that every time he criticizes a 5-year-old's throwing skills, he definitely doesn't get a date. Maybe next time he'll try to not do that. What do you think, Sam?
Well, at least he didn't rat me out about the ice cream, so that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sam!
Ice cream? What ice cream?
Don't worry about it, Brenda. Thanks for your time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I don't really support the guy ripping on the kid's baseball skills, but the kid probably did suck. Let's give him that. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. That second date update you just heard was obviously taped while Brooke was still here. She's out on maternity leave and Jackie is filling in. But this dude named Sam wanted to call a woman named Brenda. He was confused why she wasn't calling back after they spent like the whole weekend together, even went to her kid's Little League game. And Brenda wasn't calling him back because during the game, he just ripped on the kid the whole time. I was like, I can teach him how to throw like a boy if you want to.
Yeah, that's sort of a turnoff, I mean,
Yeah.
on a date, if he's already kind of being a bully, why would you go on another date with a bully?
A bully and then stepping in as a father figure, like, I'll take care of this.
He won't
Teach
be
the kid how to
overbearing at
throw.
all.
We're only going to raise champions together, you and I, Brenda. So at the end of everything, she yelled at him and told him never to call her again. And he still didn't get it. He's still like, what? I was just trying to help. Kid sucks.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
He should just be a little league coach and get all his aggressions out on other,
Oh, no.
And
He
then
really should.
keep it separate from his dating life.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person that didn't call you back.